7 a.m., 7th and G Streets Northwest, Gallery Place, Chinatown Metro stop. The sun rises slowly as Metro riders ascend from the underground. The early morning sky is sapphire blue. Everyone is wrapped tightly in warm clothes. Vendors have set up their everything Obama wears along the streets: posters, shirts, scarves, flags, hats, and pins. Today's special edition of the Washington Post costs $2. Already, anticipation is in the air. 7:05 a.m., East Street Northwest between 7th and 8th Streets. Steve Yucker is from Providence, Rhode Island. He says he's here to make a few dollars, have some fun, and enjoy the city. He says he voted for Barack Obama.
I think he's going to get the people together, and I think people will, respond to his positiveness, Just seeing him go down the street the other day, he was like a rock star. I never seen anything like it. It was amazing.
Randolph Scott is a photographer from Cincinnati, Ohio. He'll be selling souvenir pictures taken in front of his large, hand-painted backdrop. He says he wants President Obama to be inclusive.
I would want for him to do the best he can for all people, not just blacks. For all people, all races. To live Martin King dream alive.
7:10 a.m., 7th Street Northwest between F and G Streets, the steps of the National Portrait Gallery. Oscar Hernandez was born in Mexico City, but now he lives in Maryland. He says he believes America's first black president is definitely the right man for the job.
He's going to have a lot on his shoulder, but he's a young guy and he's going to be very successful.
7:11 a.m., 7th Street Northwest between F and G Streets, the steps of the National Portrait Gallery. A group of NYU students are fired up and ready to go.
That's weekend!
7:13 a.m., anxious Obama fan streams steadily down 7th Street. 7:14 a.m., the intersection of 7th Street Northwest and F Street. An ambulance, a fire truck, and a city bus have been set up as a blockade. 7th Street Northwest, usually a direct route to the National Mall, is now completely closed off to all car and pedestrian traffic. A bit further down, a throng of anxious spectators patiently wait for another blockade to open up. It seems every thoroughfare leading to the National Mall is barricaded. 7:19 a.m., 8th and E Streets Northwest, the National Archives. It's a lot less crowded here than in other places, but soon it's obvious why. A large chain-link fence has closed off this road, too. 7:21 a.m., 8th Street Northwest. People are moving in every direction, up and down, left and right, back and forth. No one knows where to go. Captain Sean Mellon of the United States Marine Corps seems unfazed by the confusion.
This doesn't happen in history very often, so you got to take full advantage of, what you have before you and realize the significance of what's going to occur.
7:27 a.m., 7th and E Streets Northwest. Everywhere, the streets are packed. Strangers are asking one another for information. No one knows where they should go or even how to get there. The temperature has risen another degree. It's now 16 degrees and overcast. Approaching 6th Street, a large banner with President Obama's picture and the words "Change has come" hangs from a building. Young and old, male and female, black and white, everyone cheers as they pass by. 7:33 a.m., 6th and E Streets Northwest. A policewoman is surrounded by a small group asking for directions to the mall. She shrugs and walks away. Apparently, even the cops don't know what's going on out here today. A bit further down, people pass each other going in and out of a narrow alleyway. It's another road to nowhere. With his boombox blazing in the background, a vendor hawks red, white, and blue beads that match his tall, silly hat. So far, no one's buying, but he's smiling anyway. Looks like the big seller this morning is a hot cup of Starbucks. 7:39 a.m., 6th and E Streets Northwest. Police cars, ambulances, barricades, and yellow plastic tape make it nearly impossible for people to know which way to turn. But it doesn't stop them from going on. 7:50 a.m., 5th and E Streets Northwest. The Stewart family left their Washington, D.C. home at 5 a.m., but Teresa Stewart says the adventure has been more difficult than they imagined.
They're telling you go to that place, you can't get in if you don't have a ticket. It's just a bunch of chaos.
Her daughters show off their stuff.
OBAMA, let's all change the world today, Obama. Hey, hey, Obama, Barack. Does that answer your question?
7:56 a.m., 4th and D Streets, Northwest. Not everyone is looking forward to President Obama's inauguration. Penny Brown is a political activist from Chicago. She says she's suspicious of anyone in the government.
Even if you got a black president at the top who's going to be trying to enlisting those same young black men to go kill the oppressed all across the planet. Don't do it. We know people are desperate to see a change. They want to have hope. But we got to look at the revolution that's really needed.
But folks pay little attention as they continue to drift cluelessly from one street to the next.